Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Unknown to Icon series. We are still the manager of HEMEL HEMPSTEAD and we are playing in for Vanarama National League. I was going to say South then, but no, we got promoted and this is our second season in that division. Last season, if you didn't catch that video, we actually managed a mid-table finish, about 5 points away from playoffs. We was in playoffs, started really well, had a great first half of the season, but really bad second half. Started to change my tactics around just to see what went wrong. I'm blaming the fact that Steam decided not to be able to find Football Manager anymore, so I had to reinstall it. And since that point, it's never been the same again. We can't do anything about it. All we can do is just keep on trying different things, use our experience in the game to try and build that success. Can we do it this season? Well, let's go find out. We are 9 games in the season and we have not won a game. I just don't know what to say. We're losing 3-1 to Richmond. Rochdale here. I just don't know what to say. 9 games. Actually, I do know what to say. At the end of last video, I went through tactics for 4-1-4-1 formation. No. I mean, in this, I'm kind of reverting back to what we was playing before. I might have even started in this game at 4-1-4-1. It's just not working. I just feel like that we're going to go in a circle of tactics and try and find our feet. How bad is it for us? I mean, looking at our players, there's a couple of good performances here. Lefondre, Finnegan. I will go through who we've brought in a bit, but I thought I'll show results because actually we've already started bringing in players in January, and there's a reason why I went past 1st of January, and again I'll tell you a bit later. Stats wise, yeah, I mean, there was a better team, no questions asked. We're away, so can't whinge too much. And you know what, my defence. My scouts are finding good attackers, midfielders, and when they find good defenders, they say they're good, but I bring them in and they're not. AKA Johnson, AKA some more players that I've brought in, which we will go through later. 10th game in for season so far, and we actually find our first win. And yes, I have gone back to what tactic we was playing at the beginning of last season, funny enough, and we win 5-2. It's currently 1 apiece, but ball goes out on the left to Clark, and Clark cuts inside as you want your inside forward to do and finds back of the nets. That's 2-1. Then Remy crosses in. To be fair, I thought that was a penalty, but we kept advantage and Finnegan gets the goal. Richards into Finnegan. Ray, Matthews Lewis finds Remy and Remy toe pokes it in. That is, what's that now? 3-1. Clark again, lovely turn. Really liking Clark. And then Richards, our saviour from the season we got promoted, bangs it in from long range. And then Hartlepool, I was going to say Huddersfield, Hartlepool brings a goal back and it ends 5-2. That is a much better performance by my team. Look at all those greens. Clark, a fantastic game. Matthews Lewis up top, great game. Remy, Finnegan, Ray, loads of players. Richards for old guard, fantastic stuff. Look at match stats. We probably wasn't the better team. We just got the ball in the back of the net. Did we deserve a 5? To be fair, if you go by XG, it should have been a 2 apiece, but somehow we got the goals, and that's what all matters, especially when you've lost 10, well, you haven't won a game for 9 games going into this 10th game, and we win 5-2. It's kind of at the moment for me, it's like, thank God for that moment. So we picked up our first win and we go into the first round of the FA Cup. We had a qualifying game before against Farnborough. Didn't want to show it, it's a bit boring because this is vital, because they score an own goal, we go 2-0 up, and Huddersfield do get a goal back, but Huddersfield are in League One. We're playing at their ground and we've just knocked them out. We are now through to the second round of the FA Cup. This is amazing considering the bad start that we've had. Wow, wow, wow. And we are playing a 4-2-4 formation right now. It's going really well. Did we deserve to beat them? To be fair, it was a pretty tight game, but looking at for stats, I think that we deserve to nick that game, get for 2 goals early on in the first half, and it was all down to them to get that goal back. Or 2 goals back, right? To try and make us nervous, but it did not work. And we are through to a second round. Can we do a wicked cup run? Because to be fair, if we can, that money is going to be vital because we have no money. We are in debt. And I continue showing you for FA Cup. This is the second round against Watford. We're at home. And again, if you are aware, look up top, there's our score. We beat them 2-1. We've just beat Huddersfield, who League One. Watford are also in League One. But this is fantastic. We're going to the third round of the FA Cup. Heckford gets one there. Well, that's the winner. I just can't believe it. We're still playing 4-2-4. What a tactic this is at the moment. It is a bit of a spoiler alert. This tactic does not end well. I can just tell you that now. I don't have the team for it. If you've got real attacking, ball-playing players, yes. As I said before, my defence is rubbish. And that gets found out sooner or later. So we needed to then reinvent a new tactic that is going to give us a bit more better balance. Or will it? You know what? This is a season of tactic testing. And I know that you should try and keep consistency. When it's not going well and you're making content of this, you want to show success, right? Unfortunately, I'm not showing many league games because there's not much success in the league. We're not in relegation. Good news. Because at the end of the day, our objective this season was not to get in a relegation battle. So that's good. I think ending last season, because we did so well at the beginning of the season, we wanted to push for playoffs. But I improved my attacking. I just didn't improve my defence. And that's my downfall this season so far. So did we deserve to win this game? We had the most shots. Not on target, but it was equal. XG shows that we deserve to win it. Actually, probably should have scored one more. Held possession against Watford, 55%. We are a semi-professional team, and we had more possession than Watford. Had more shots, better passing completion. I was going to say more yellow cards. We played better. We had more intensity about our play. What was Watford doing? And to be fair, looking at their team, it's not their B team. Because they've gone down to League One, the B team that they was playing us in our friendlies is now turning into their first team. And Adeyemo, he normally scores against us in friendlies. He didn't today. We continue with the cup theme in this video, and we beat Banbury in the FA Trophy 4th round, I believe it is. So we're doing quite well in this as well. So we're in for 3rd round of the FA Cup, and we go into the 5th round of the FA Trophy. We win 3-1. Lefondre there finds a goal. Perry on the right. Matthews Lewis, he's doing really well for us this season, which is nice to see. Getting better and better. Gets a goal there. And then Banbury just with a consolation. All pretty much happens in the first half. Yes, it does. 4 goals in the first half, and in the second half, a yellow card. Fun. Look at XG, tells a story. Yeah, pretty much. They just couldn't catch up with us. They got that consolation, and then it was pretty much all over. Still playing 4-2-4. Look at all those shots we had. 27 shots, 12 on target. This is our 3rd round of the FA Cup tie. We lose, but let's just quickly catch up on the goals. Leicester Cannon gets a goal there. They are in for Premiership, so this is the best team that we've ever played. They go 2-0 up there with a penalty, but we get a goal back. Finnegan crosses in. Ray chests it down, volleys it. Amazing. Great goal. 2-1. Then Remy with the ball runs down left. Hits it over to Heckford. Heckford brings it back. It is now 2-apiece. Unfortunately for us, Leicester does find another goal through Cannon. Cannon seems like a good little player for them. And they also got offside goal in the 92nd minute. Just looking at that, but obviously we don't see that because I'm just looking at goals. How did we fare? You could tell there was a Premiership team. Far too good for us. But good news is we got 2 on target and scored them both. Very clinical. Yeah, let's not hang around too much on this. We are still playing that 4-2-4. End of the day, it's working. So far, so good. So here is the league table. This is where we are currently. We are 18th with 33 points. How's it been going? I mean, we did drop down to 23rd at one point. but we've kind of just found a bit more balance. But we just can't find consistency. We can't get that unbeaten run going. We win some, we lose some, we draw some, and that's just how it's going. And unfortunately, with that start, we're just fighting a battle just to play catch up to F1, and we are very, very far away. I have played a few more games that I normally do. It's only because we was getting offered jobs left, right and centre. So we have been offered a job at Southend. Southend are mid-table in our division, and to be fair, I'm on my way to become an icon at this team, and that's the whole point of this series, is to become an icon, unknown to icon, get it? So we are going to reject this job. Decline. And for job offers just keep on coming in, and I'm going to go through them all. It wasn't in quick succession like I'm showing you now, but I'm just showing you just some highlights of my job offers really. So we got offered Fleetwood Town. They are in League One. So we got offered Southend. Now we're getting offered Fleetwood Town. And I was like, ooh, this is interesting. And they're in playoffs. They're fourth. So if I take them over and get them promoted, that's in championship football. That's massive progress. But then again, I need to start again to become an icon at a club. So guess what I did? I declined. And then we get offered another job at Stockport, who are in for championship, but they are sitting 23rd in for table. And I was like, oh, a relegation battle. Do I really fancy it? No. And then for team that we knocked out of the FA Cup in the second round, they offer me a job too. Well, they don't offer me a job. I keep on saying they offer me a job, but they offered me an interview, right? So it was never guaranteed that I was going to get the jobs. But again, if I took it, went through it, it might annoy my supporters. So again, I declined this. And then we get Sheffield Wednesday. I went for the job, but I declined it. Quick look at our finances. Look at it. Look at it. I mean, I took over here, right? We did have money, and then it was always getting in debt, and then end of each season we pop up back to positive, then goes down into debt, and then we pop up, goes into positive, and then look at what this cup run has brought to the club. £500,000. Wow, wow, wow. I'm hoping next season, or even this season, can they increase my budget? Because at the moment, I'm spending 11,000. Oh no, I'm spending 11,794, and I've got 11,857. So I have no money in my budget, and we are struggling, and I need defenders. A very, very quick look at what players we brought in. I'm not going to go through how the players are performing too much so far. We'll do that at the end of the season as part of our end of season review. But let's just see. So we brought in Jack Caprice, a left back. Can we pop it up like this? Yes, we can. That might just be easier. Again, these are all free transfers. We don't buy anyone down here. He looks all right. He is on a non-contract, so zero money. But again, I didn't realise that actually his appearance fee goes into our wage budget anyway. So there's me thinking that I get players for nothing in wage budget, but they still have to be accounted for just in case I play them, right? Because if you're playing them all season, and then that's a little bit cheating. So I didn't realise that. I was just a bit stupid on my part. And then Bailey Hobson, he is a cam. Kind of doesn't quite suit our 4-2-4. He suited our formation, our 4-1-4-1 formation that we was playing, because we had two cams. He actually looks quite good. I really like his work rate and determination. Then we bring in Lafondre, who's actually not at our club anymore. He was only on loan, and again, for hiring manager, wasn't happy of where we was playing him. I think he wanted to be played as a winger. We was playing him as an inside forward. He was getting loads of game time, and he was actually doing all right for us, but he's gone to Lincoln now and not with us. Jaden Raymond, again a cam, suiting our formation at the time. Not so much now, so he's a bit of a surplus, just wasted resource, right? And he is on a free transfer, so we actually got rid of him. He was probably a non-contract. Yes, he was. But again, we now know that he affects our wage budget. George Evans, a goalkeeper on loan, but again, he's not with us anymore. How funny it goes, right? And then Jamie Grimes, he's not with us. He was a experienced centre back, but no thank you. Shay, oh no, he is. I like him. He's got some double digits, not high double digits, but I just like him. I think he's doing all right as well. 6.86 left back, and with Ken Lock, I think that's quite a solid area for us at the moment. Killer Remy. Now, I don't know if he's got any relationship to other Remy. Wasn't he like a French striker? I don't know. He looks a little bit like him, if I'm honest. And didn't he play with QPR as well? Don't know. My knowledge there. I just remember Remy. Wasn't he a QPR then went to Fulham or something like that? But anyway, he's not doing that well. I thought he might have a bit of promise. Maybe I went for his name rather than what he could do for us. Not bad contract. Who knows? He might get better. Who knows? Ryan Finnegan, he can play all centre midfield roles, which is amazing to have. Now, he looks really good. I like, again, for a centre mid player, you kind of want that balance, but also very good on decisions and determination and that natural fitness. He's playing a 6.91, so that's not bad, considering we're down there, right? We're not playing that great. And then Hackford, he's a poacher. He's scored 4 goals for us. He's a bit part player. Obviously, we've got our main striker in, I always forget his name. It's really, really bad. Matthew Smith. I just quickly had a look and it's actually Matthews Lewis, not Smith. Good guess though. Aaron Burton from our parent club, and he's pretty rubbish. His stats are good, but he plays rubbish. Maybe he would be better off as a no-nonsense centre back, but I don't want to play that. Simple as. Lewis Jones, goalkeeper. He's okay. I think I'm struggling to try and find someone who could come in and replace King, because King's just not cutting it anymore. And then our latest signing is Jaden Dans. Now, he looks really good. I mean, he's got real good pace and he really ticks boxes everywhere. Apart from his composure could be better, but he is 20 and that mentality stat could get up over for years. And if they do and he maintains his technical and physical, he could be a really, really good striker. I mean, if I go to reports, yeah, look, potentially League 2. He's on loan from QPR, but his contract expires. So if QPR don't take him, I could afford his £800 a week. Let's see how he does. And then lastly, as I will probably try and do in every video now, is just share my tactics. So this is our 4-2-4. I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to give you the view of it and not go into the details, because actually we are trying this one as well. I don't even know what this is. This is like a 4-1-2-2-1. Yeah, trying it out. That's my go out or attack if we go a goal down. Seems to be okay. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then I'm trying this out where we just utilize our wing backs and have F1 in the middle. I'm not too sure about this one, and I don't think I've been confident enough to start a game with it yet. Who knows? So I've got 3 formations, plus we've got other ones that we've tried. We've got the 4-1-4-1, which we went 9 games without a win. So I probably won't go back to that formation again. This season is purely test your tactics. Next season, keep a tactic, buy for players around that tactics, maybe. But then again, this could be 2 videos time. I could be saying the same thing. Tactic didn't work. It's all over again. And we're just going to go around in circles. And obviously I don't want a series just full of that. We will have to move at some point. I think it was too early to go for those job interviews, but watch this space. If this season's testing now, next season, if we don't get playoffs or near promotion, I think I'm gonna take a new job and go from there. See if I can become an icon. If you like watching this video, you know what you need to do. Hit that like button, and if you would like to support the channel, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any videos going forward. And I will catch you on for the next one.